And now I'd like to talk a little bit about our adjudication philosophy. In essence, what makes TriState TriState? What are our beliefs? What would we like to see happen at contests? And in essence, creating the atmosphere that we want to create to make this a positive, enjoyable experience for everyone that's involved. Now, if you're an adjudicator that's watching this, that's interested in working with us, regardless of whether you're a WGI national level judge or local judge, man, we'd love to have you. We are always looking for fresh new perspectives for our student performers. However, I just want to make a note here. We're looking for people who are educators first, not just folks, to be very blunt, I just want to be real blunt here. Folks that want to hear their name announced so they can wave, so people can see who they are and they can make themselves more popular. That doesn't really work here. I'm really not interested in anybody like that. We want people who are focused on our student performers, which leads to the next bullet point. This circuit is a student performer first organization. All of our efforts are focused on making them as good as they can possibly be. They're the ones that have chosen to do this, and I feel it's our moral obligation to put 100% effort into them first. We expect a casual professionalism from our adjudicators. Now, what does that mean? This is one of the only circuits I've ever been involved in where I will actually see performers going up to judges and saying hello to them and talking to them, because over the years, there's actually been a personal relationship built between our core judges and the young men and women that perform, and certainly the instructors. They feel that comfortable to do that. But of course, the professionalism part of it, ranking and rating is the most important thing we have to do as adjudicators. We know that. Being on time, all of those things that you know about. So that's what we mean by casual professionalism. Next bullet point, we're talking about providing useful feedback. We don't do yes-no tapes here, okay? Yes, no, no, yeah, no. We don't do that here. Our instructors are not big fans of those. Nobody is. So we expect the feedback that is given on a tape to be as useful as possible for the young men and women to become better at what they do. We have what we call an open ear policy. What I mean by that is, if you have a concern or if you'd like to speak to a judge about a specific thing in a meeting, please don't be afraid to speak to them. We're going to get into a little bit more about what you would do in case there was a bit of a conflict in the numbers themselves. We have a policy to handle that. But don't be afraid to bring anything to any of our attention that you think will help us do our job better. We want that feedback. Please give us that feedback. Now, a little bit about the contest dynamic for the day. A question I hear very often. Can our number go down 2 weeks later? And the answer is, in this circuit, absolutely, yes. We use what we call, our tolerance level should be at the national linear level, which means that you're getting a number in your class to what we believe is the rating compared to any other line in that class in the country. We don't artificially roll our numbers up and make everybody feel good by giving them 95s and championships. We don't do that here. Why? Because I believe honesty is the best policy. I believe that it is possible to learn from those performances that aren't as strong, probably even more so, to learn a little bit about yourself and what you need to do to get better from those performances that might not be as strong. And if you don't have a real good performance and we throw this crazy big high number at you, then we're sort of giving you a conflicting report. And that's not, our job is to give you the best information we can give you, but we want to be honest as well. So you understand that, yes, it is absolutely possible if you go out 2 weeks later and have a terrible performance, yeah, it's possible that number may go down. And lastly, to all of our judges, relax, enjoy yourself. You're going to find that the atmosphere at these shows is wonderful. The staff members are very eager to learn and really respect honest feedback. Kids are great. So please, like I said, if you're an adjudicator and it's the first time you're checking this out, we'd love to have you. If you can fit into that and you understand where we're coming from, please let us know.